Hello and welcome back to LBG Reviews. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Today we'll be talking about Hytale, a game that previously had died but is now back and in early access. Before we get going, if my audio sounds a little different, it's because I'm testing out a few different audio filters to try to improve audio quality. And also, I'm back in Arizona with the old microphone. Don't have quite as fancy of a setup, but we're making do. With that out of the way, what do I mean by the fact that Hytale is a game that has died and come back? So, I think it was 2017, or basically some time ago, the owner of a popular Minecraft server decided, you know what, we should make a game. The game's first trailer got massive popularity. Riot Games bought it for a while. We didn't hear much about it for several years until early last year. We heard that unfortunately the project was shutting down, but then the owner of this Minecraft server decided, you know what, I can buy it back. So he did. He gathered up some trustworthy team members, and the team has been working on fixing up the game, making it better, and things like that. The game is kind of a spiritual successor to Minecraft, but it has its own identity and own ways to make itself unique. It has a few of the classic survival crafting staples, as well as a few of its own little quirks that I really enjoy. Story-wise, although not much of the game's story has actually been implemented yet, apart from item descriptions and things like that, the basic gist of the story is that the goddess Gaia created a planet known as Orbis. Orbis was prosperous for a while until eventually something known as the Void started destroying the planet. In an attempt to save her creation, Gaia created echoes of Orbis that she then sent away from the planet, where avatars of Gaia, also known as the players of the game, awake on these echoes, trying to gather resources, get stronger, learn more about this world, so that way eventually you can fight your way through various worlds and eventually get back to Orbis to confront the god behind the void. So the game is very similar to Minecraft in that it has a block-based building system. Everything is voxel-based, and as a result, sometimes you could be amiss for thinking, that looks weird to be in Minecraft, but it's not in Minecraft, it's in Hytale. The game has a cool progression system where everybody starts off in the same general area, but then at a certain distance, terrain begins randomly spawning. So that way things, or not randomly spawning, I should say randomly generating, excuse me. And so then in the initial experience for everybody is fairly similar, but then beyond that, people might encounter unique things that will make their playtime experience their own. The game also offers a unique variety of customization features. Unfortunately, there is not like a full-blown custom skin creator similar to Minecraft, but that's also because it's similar to a lot of other like modern games. The game also has different eye presets, different eyebrow presets, different facial hair, different outfit presets that you can choose from. The game is also built to be easy for people that have modified Minecraft in the past to pick up through use of external programs like a program known as Blockbench is compatible with Hytale. Now, I'm not going to dive too deep into the gameplay of Hytale, mostly because that has already kind of been done to death. You can see countless videos of people sharing their first experiences with Hytale, people sharing their little critiques, the things they love about it. I'm not going to dive into my own thoughts too much because since the game is still very much in early access, and they've already said that the initial boom of popularity that the game received allowed basically they're looking at another 2 years of development. I'm going to let this train ride and see how it goes. But I do really enjoy the game, and it does have a decent amount of accessibility settings, even for its early stage that it's in. The two main ones that it allows for right now is reducing screen shaking, customizing of controls and like mouse sensitivity, as well as an arachnophobia mode where it replaces all the spiders in the game with crab models. And then I want to say they've also added one where you can there's a like snake phobia mode where you can also in the previews you can replace snakes with worms. Hytale is a lot of fun though. And that's all I've got to say for this week. Tune in next week when we talk about Tune in next week when we talk about Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. Bye.